Today I have a really easy and super cute sparkling heart design that works well for Valentine's Day or any other time of the year that you want some hearts. So I'm starting out by lining out a heart with a white chalk pencil, and then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and add a coat to the center of the heart because this rock is a little bit bumpy. It's a really large rock, which is going to be fun, but it's a little bumpy, and so this will just help smooth it out for the center of the heart because I want that color to be smooth. Then I'm going to add a base of Liquitex gesso to the center of the heart because the heart is going to be pink, and a lot of times pink is a tricky color to get nice solid coverage on. This will also help smooth out some of those bumps as well. You know me and my glitter paints. The next thing I'm going to do is take some extreme hologram glitter paint, and I'm going to coat the entire rock everywhere around the heart. So you can see there's a little bit of discoloration that didn't wash off on this rock. It's going to get covered up, but this will just add some additional sparkle under the design. I found this set of paints at Michael's on clearance after the holidays. It's normally $4.99. I got it for $1.50, and I liked the color scheme. So I'm going to use these for our dots, with one exception, swapping out that green paint for a lighter color. So let's go ahead and base coat the heart with this fuchsia paint. As soon as I started applying this fuchsia paint, I remembered why I don't love the Craftsmart brand of paint from Michael's. It is very thin and it's hard to get solid coverage. So I attempted to put one coat, two coats, and a third coat, and I still didn't have solid coverage. So that was at the point that I decided to abandon the Craftsmart paint and move into some of my other paints. So I'm going to take this Folk Art Parisian Pink and give it one once over. It's a slightly different color, but it's still a really pretty bright pink, but it gave me the full coverage that I wanted. I'm going to pull out my cute little Lazy Susan and put my large rock on top of it. This is going to make painting the dots around the rock really easy because I'll be able to spin it around as needed. And then I'm just going to pick one size dotting tool. So unlike a mandala, this is not going to change sizes. It's one size of dots and just a bunch of rows of the same size of dots. So I'm starting out with this kind of teal color, and I'm just going to put a row of dots all the way around the heart. So just trying to keep it evenly spaced and keep the shape of the heart. That's my only goal at this point. And then when I come through for a second row with this purple iris, I'm not going to try and line it up necessarily like a mandala. I just want evenly spaced dots that go all the way around the heart. And so I did pick a color scheme that matched that box from Michael's, the same kind of colors that were in the box of paints from Michael's. And originally my thought for those paints from Michael's was to use them for a paint pour, and that's what they're going to get set aside for. I'm going to use them for a paint pour. I think that will work a little better without needing the full coverage that I want for actual painting on my rocks. As I'm approaching the edge of the rock, I want to make sure the entire surface of the front of the rock is covered. So I'm just making sure that the rows extend out until the whole front of the rock is covered. So these last few lines don't necessarily go all the way around the rock, but it's covering the kind of odd-shaped surfaces on the front. Now we're going to take this rock to the next level with some sparkle. So I picked out matching colored glitter paints to the dot colors that we have, and we're going to kind of bloom the colors out. So I'm starting with pink because the heart is pink, and we're going to put pink dots kind of at the bottom of the teal dots and let them bloom out. And then we're going to follow that by taking the teal glitter paint and blooming that out into the row of purple dots. So it just kind of makes the colors blend, but we're blending them with glitter paint. So it's a really cool effect. The other cool thing about adding dots of glitter paint like this is that you can also feel it when it's dry. So not only is this a really bright and sparkly design, if a little kid happened to come across it and touch it, it's also got like a cool tactile experience with it as well. Now let's add some resin and check out how this rock sparkles. It came out so pretty, and I love that it's a large rock. It's just so much fun. If you enjoyed this bright, sparkly, fun design, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. Click right here to watch another video. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and I will see you next time. Take care.